Hi guys, welcome to Real Talk, where no topic is off limit. I'm your lovely host, Quanna Harris. Well, today we had a show. Today we had a show scheduled, but at last minute our guest canceled. But you know, here at Real Talk Jamaica, the show must go on. So remember to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend about Real Talk. Look here, we have a talk coming up. You're not gonna want to miss it. So we'll be right back in 1, 2, 3 seconds. Thank you. Welcome back to Real Talk Jamaica. So, today my guest, our co-host, is Mr. Rupert Campbell.
Ooh, yes, I'm here.
Okay, so Mr. Campbell and I will be having a conversation. Well, it's not scheduled, so we don't know what is going to happen. So, Mr. Campbell, can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Okay. My name is Rupert Campbell, you know what I mean? And I'm just Rupert Campbell. So, what to say about me? The CEO for Instinct Media and Camp Choice Shipping and stuff like that. But that's just simple me. Okay, that's me.
That's it?
That's it.
Nothing more?
Not much. Or
Well,
you want me to go back and tell everybody where stuff that I've done and all these
No,
things?
not all of that
Okay,
yet.
okay.
Because we know, look here, the show is just 45 minutes.
I think I'm
And we don't have enough time for you to go back and talk about all the stuff that you have done.
Oh
Okay,
my
Mr.
God.
Campbell? All right,
Please
so
don't.
is there any question you want to ask me? Because I was told that I'll be in the hot seat too. So should I take the hot seat now or wait a little later?
Let's conversate. That's the whole thing about it is you can tell them the topic of what you're talking about today, and let's move from there.
So what's the topic we're talking about? Remember, we just talk. So we don't really have a topic right now. So just spur of the moment conversation.
My understanding is that you want to talk about emotion,
Okay.
and emotion is, as I said to you, something that is embedded inside of you as a human being. But how do you take control of your emotion? That is the key factor of emotions. Because you have bad emotion, good emotion, you have, you know what I mean? Emotion is all over. So for me personally, is that, I use my emotion. I have trained myself how to control my emotion, so to speak, because a lot of times your emotion dictate what you do and how you react to certain things. You know what I mean? Anger, dictate your anger level and all these things. So if you allow yourself that your emotion get the best of you, because 70% of human being emotions get the best of them. It's quite a few who's allowed to control that level. And when you control that level, you're in charge of your emotion. So females and males, females dictate more emotions than males, because males was trained from a younger growing up. If a man a ball about something, you're a girl. You know what I mean? So males were designed to hold on to their emotion and hold back their emotion, while female will more show their emotion and and I'm emotional. You know what I mean? So when a man want cry over something, him suppressing tears because of things, so it comes out in anger. Someone rather lick a woman or lick down something or the next thing I want to talk about how serious it is. If, say for instance, you and your spouse have issues and you walk in and see another person with your spouse or your fiance or whoever that person is, it's a serious level of emotion. A male, 70% of the time would react and end up doing things that they not supposed to. A female would more to break down and cry, scream out and go on and think, yeah, they will react in some form or sense. But the man explosion of his emotion is in anger. That's why I say a whole heap of domestic violence all over the place. So when a female say, I'm not emotional, I'm in check, I'm more sensitive, it is still, your sensitivity is dictated by emotion. You know what I mean? So when, for instance, you find a female who react and get emotional, shut down, and body language is screaming out of the way and not talking to you, and these are some serious pending what's going on inside. Reacting and trigger off that level of emotion. People say me cold because I am in control of my emotion. No, my emotion in control because of my previous experience in life. You know what I mean? Dictate and teach me how to control my emotion.
But you go with it that way. But in others, in essence, some females, their emotions too are dictated by what had happened in the past.
Yeah, and I'm saying, remember I said earlier, your past dictates the future. So you're supposed to learn from your past. So if you're bucket to yassa, and you come back and grow on again and bucket the same place, and you do it again the same place, you're doing something wrong. So you need to check yourself. We don't point finger on self, you know.
A lot of persons don't.
We point finger on everything and we get emotional about everything, but not pointing the finger on you as an individual.
Okay.
So if you buck your toe down, check this way. The atmosphere is a spiritual energy. All right?
Yeah, man.
Let me just show you something to you. If you surf the internet, and on the internet, you're looking for a particular thing. When you get off of the internet, down the road, the internet's going to send you stuff that you are looking at.
True.
It's the same reaction in the universe. If you put out in the universe a negative vibes, a negative energy, that's when I want to come back to you. And several times, people and relationship are dictated by what you put out there. You get what I'm saying? So
I understand.
if that is control and you put out positive, all right, the bank. You go to the bank and bank to save, right? The universe have the same energy, you know. You have different banks in the universe.
All right, Mr. Spiritual. All right.
And that's spiritual, no, it's a serious thing.
All
You're
right,
the bank,
talk, yeah.
If you bank love, obviously, and you put out enough love in this area, or say you put out 8 on that side, when it's time for you to draw for love, and if you didn't bank anything in there, you're not gonna get none. But when 8 are buck you up, it enough. If you bank forgiveness, when you do someone something that's wrong, they're gonna easily forgive you because your storage in forgiveness is in abundance. Glory to God.
Look here, man. The teaching at work.
No,
the teaching.
A serious thing.
But it's true you're talking, though.
Yeah.
It's
so
true.
when you say emotion, if you allow that space to be extremely emotional, remember, everything that you do has consequences.
Yep.
Bad consequences, good consequences. So if you do something that's great, it's going to have consequences down the road. You get my saying? You see the levels? So I'm saying that your emotion is something that can be controlled. Fear and emotions are two of human being weaknesses. A child will get up and choose to walk and run. A child will walk across the street not knowing the danger. So therefore there's no fear. Fear is something that you were taught growing up. And that is what dictate your space. So when emotion and fear buck up, I see her as bad emotions. If you have good emotion. I have a brother call me and tell me a thing about, yo, I'm going to tell you a thing in a spug. Oh, they call me Spugs, yeah?
All right, Mr. Spug.
So, if he was watching a movie, and I'm going to tell him the movie was great, and he don't want to say ball, you know. But it made me feel some kind of way, Spug. I want him to say, I mean, feel it. The movie touch you. He said, what? No, not touch me, but me just feel some kind of way. I said, what do you mean you feel some kind of way? So I say, you cry. Yeah, man. a girl crying. I said, no man, me watch movie and I'm in the industry. I'm bad. Shell me down. All the tempo. A movie. Because guess what? You're so looking not at the players of the movie, but the message. That it impacts you so much. Because remember, the world tell you things in movies, tell you what got in TV shows. And when you watch these movies and you get emotional, just imagine when it real. Glory to God.
Yeah, but as you said before, men were taught not to show emotions.
Yes.
Even if them buck them toe, cut them finger, mother will say, nobody cry man, blow upon it,
Yeah.
or kiss it, or
Yeah.
something like that. You're supposed to just feel better.
Yeah.
While on the other hand, a woman, girls,
Will cry.
Yeah, we can cry, we can.
At the way of the world, or the world teach us to be.
But what we are seeing now is that with men not showing their emotions, it shows that men are being more violent, as you said, because they're suppressing it.
Yeah. All right. Being more violent is serious statement. No, it is not just the males. It's a balance sheet. Females are getting serious, and males are dictated. What you're seeing now across the platform is the fact that males, a lot of mothers, single mothers, raising up male, man. You find what I'm saying? So when a woman that cannot teach
A man
boy
how to be a man.
to become a man.
Yep.
And those homes with all the fathers, that is where the society is right now, and it's playing out loud. Loud. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of young men who extremely emotional because they were taught changes. You see your mother emotional, they learn the way they say emotional, you act out. And when you act out now, it becomes what it is today. Yeah? So I'm saying to the fathers of today, if you and the mother not involved with them, make sure say you involve in your youth life, because the youths of today is the future. And if it, you know, see what I'm going on in the world today? People's life is not valuable anymore. It's not a value. People just a drop out and a dead, and man a kill man like it's nothing. Because of what? The system has changed. The world has changed. Babies having babies. When you find a mother sit down and she don't have no way out, and she get pregnant for this gentleman, and then him left her and gone, then she go get pregnant for that one, and it's serious. My kids, I feed them life, and when I have loose things on the road. So if my son there, so I have to there in a film space, and I can tell you this stuff. People won't understand this. Fight for your rights, fight for your life, fight for your youth life. You understand what I'm saying? So that's me that. So yeah, the drama will come soon forward and soon you're next.
Alright, we'll be taking a short break and we'll be right back with more Talky Talk. Welcome back to Real Talk Jamaica, and we're here having a conversation with Mr. Rupert Campbell, and we were having a very serious conversation earlier before the break. You know, we were talking about emotions and men and women, how we deal with emotions. But you know, I want to dig a little bit deeper into Mr. Campbell. So we're going to switch over to learn some more about Mr. Campbell. So Mr. Campbell, you said that you are in the industry of making movies and making
TV production.
TV productions, right? So, give us a little insight on your job. We're going to dig up some things about you,
Oh,
so
yeah,
nobody
alright.
think we just
Yeah,
have a
man,
talk about emotion. We need to know some things about you, sir.
Well, cameraman of CVM slash back in the days of JVC days, worked on a lot of television shows, Lime Tree Lane, you name it, been there. On stage TV was one of my biggest project. I've traveled the world with Winford Williams. Wherever you say Winford, I'm the cameraman slash audio technician, director, everybody on the set. You know what I mean? It's just Winford and myself travel the world. And normally those production is 2, 3 cameraman, producer, audio technician. I was just me and Winford. And it worked. And it's still going, you know what I mean? So I know I found, I have my own company now, which is Instinct Media. And I have a little shipping thing going on somewhere down the road.
We don't talk about little.
Major glory.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is what it is. And I've done over 25 years in the industry. 25 years.
Wow.
We have actually, I could say to a lot of people, I've done it. You know what I mean? Because you name it, the country we did it. Japan, Russia, not Russia, Italy, Spain, Paris, you name it. Wherever Africa was my favorite though. I've been to Africa like 4 times, and yeah, it was an experience to realize that we have a lot to give thanks for on this side in
Western
Jamaica.
world.
You want to tell you a whole heap of things when you see people what you take for granted. Water, simple thing like water. Where you go a pipe and turn on and drink. Yeah, it's serious. So we have a lot to give thanks, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Alright, give us a little intake on your personal life.
I have 2 beautiful kids, and that I love so very much. Relationship-wise,
We don't understand.
I'm
we don't
seeking and
understand
searching.
that.
Yeah, I'm searching. Yeah.
Oh, so you're single. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Really
Ladies,
single.
he's single.
No. We're not single. We're not God.
Okay, ladies, he's in God. So you're a man of God. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, man, full-fledged. I never know something without taking on God work. Hey, we used to burn it out a little bit. We used to say them past to that con artists. Cause we've seen it, but no,
Right.
it's the way. I was wondering what let me put this in. I've met a lot of pastors. Burke, one of my general, I call him a general, is Apostle on the Scott. I'm telling them on the reroute my mindset and show me some things that how the chemists of the world work, the universe at work, you know what I mean? And God has so much. God built me, God planned me. The man show me everything, I'm just a look and so go on.
So you say it's the bone out God. We'll go back to that part there.
We so born, yeah, it's Rasta growing.
Okay.
My dad was a Rasta man, but another Rasta man was born God. My father believed in the Almighty, and we brought up that way, teach us how to love human beings. A 7 boy, and we live in our one house. 7 bull in our one house, you know what kind of energy. My mother have 4 boys. Came out for that woman, powerful woman. And me and tell her, say, she's still alive and she a wallet. Yeah. So that's it.
Alright, so you grew up with God and now you are a part of the Greater Works International Fellowship.
International Fellowship.
Media.
I'm in charge for the media team.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know what I mean, the media team is going to go places. GWIF is to the next level soon. But I want to ask you a question still. Come back on the side of emotion. How is your emotion though?
My emotions are intact.
Yes, it is.
Yes, they are very much
Okay.
so intact.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm learning. I must admit, I was a very emotional person. I must admit that. But I think it comes with maturity and over the years of just focusing more on God too. Because I myself am a woman of God. So I have started to really focus on the plans and the purposes that God has for me. So I kind of like take Oh, yeah, that's it. I just try not to let things get to me as they used to.
Question. You said you were emotional.
I used to be.
Oh, well,
Okay?
all right. All we know if we're not, or if we have control, is when things happen to you. You know what I mean? So we can say, oh, I am in control. But when something goes, boom, and you trigger, it just snap. Because people don't realize how serious it is until you're in that position. Being in that position, then you can adjust to, yo, I did it good enough. I come from 10 and now I have 5, I hold it. You know what I mean?
I think I'm holding it. I think I'm not at 5. I think I'm like maybe a 6 with the emotion.
Have you ever get upset in a way that says you can't sleep?
Never. Not even before. I think yes. You see, why the memory can't just come back to you. So, I remember I was married before, and I remember my ex-husband got me so upset once, and I literally felt like my heart was going to drop out of my chest for the entire night. And at that time I was not a Christian, and I had to talk to God and say, no man, I can't make this happen to me ever again. And from that day I've never been so upset that I cannot sleep. Yeah, me get upset, and sometimes I just say, sure, you know, so I'm not even gonna make it bother me. But yeah, you man, it run across your mind and stuff. But that was the only time I've ever remember. Ask me the question.
Yeah, brace yourself to brace yourself. Say for instance you're married. You walk into your bedroom and your husband has a different female inside the room.
What am I doing there?
Doing what they're supposed to do.
What is
out.
that? Them I make out in the room? And me walking for my husband?
Yeah, tell me how that got out. You see the reaction?
He really said a while ago. He said we going on no, listen to the scenario. It's my house and me and my husband
your
share.
Bed.
And on my bed.
Yes. Check your emotion now.
Yeah, check it because the things that I run through my head or me think me that do. But honestly, to be serious, really serious. If me go walking right now and see my husband, I think back then me da burn him on the bed and she. But you said back then, me da light them on fire. Me I tell her the truth. Yeah. But as me say, you said growth is a hell of a thing.
No, it's like
godly thing. Growth. Me da just leave them. Me da just pack and leave. Okay. I leave them. Me da leave them.
Pack.
Me da leave.
Listen
me da leave.
Knowing
you knowing you, me don't know you, but maybe me know personally that I would leave because I have caught my ex-husband.
Oh, yes.
Not in that position, but I've seen him already with women. Okay. And me not say nothing to him. Me leave him. Me leave him. And the thing is,
you reacted though.
I reacted, but I did not war him. I didn't war the woman.
Yeah,
me just come home and war him at home.
What do you mean you war him at home?
Yeah, I war him at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I war him at home. I war him at home. Okay. Just know say, I war him at home. That's it. But yeah. But listen, me personally, Rupert, I gotta tell you the truth. Honest to God, I have changed so much.
See it, man.
So much.
And it comes with experience.
Yes, and I really thank God for that. I really do thank God for that. Yeah, because look here, man, I was a baller too, you know. Jesus Christ. If my bedroom could have talk, I tell you all heap of things. But could have ball. But I think I used to cry because, right, and I did not want to do something. So I just go in my room and I just ball it off. Just
so what do you do now?
No, I just go to God.
Okay.
Seriously.
Significant.
Yeah, I just go to God and I say, God, this is how me and God talk. God, you know me can't manage this, you know, so you have to go take it over. me no know what to do. So you have to just take it. And 99.9% of the time, we just drop asleep and sometimes not even remember. But I know that God is in control now.
Hey,
Comes with growth.
I tell you where I come from. Tell me.
Tell me where you come from, sir.
I come from getting upset and can't sleep in my bed.
No, me not make that happen to me.
No, I'm sure where I come from. Get angry in a way that me have to walk up and down the house. Bitter! In my mind, it's like a Vietnam there. When it comes to females, but I kind of have that lot from my youthful days still. Because females are really, when I allow females to get to the nerve part of my head, if I chip it. Because I whole heap of people out there and them jump off and go on the wrong side, lose themselves, lose their mind because of a relationship. And I'm saying this because them embedded so much in a them relationship. That's when things go bad. It's like they can't see themselves living. Why enough emotion kick in and dreadful, you know? A man was jealous and act crazy and put a man for a woman a week, you know? Yeah, I'm telling you, a week.
Tell him again.
Yeah, week. Them can't imagine a next man with him woman. But the same man
can't go and have a next woman.
can go there and it will be okay to him woman.
Yeah, talk the things.
No, I'm so sure.
Yeah, man.
I'm so sure the reality.
You talk the reality of it.
No. But guess what? But then, I'm telling you straight up, if you not play in a fire, you have to make sure you can. When you flip, and you can't manage to eat, consequences again. So if you're a woman decide if one of the days you go walk out and give a little bun without little cheese, you know what I mean? Hope so you can manage it. But when him sit down in a film's crane him and stay so, and you say, you know, so I hold on like you did the last night and I be things me I do to her. Eh? And when your girlfriend say, babe, I'm not coming home till late. You got your yard and mad, you know, because you visualize it. I wonder if I'm going to hold her like I'm going to do that. It's a serious thing.
Serious, yeah.
It's serious and you can't visualize the fact that, you know what I mean? So what you do now, you go in an anger zone, your emotions start playing your head back. You go look for it and you get up. I was in a relationship once. And me and tell her, say, it's the earth. You have to get hold it and deal with it. I feel like I become a stalker of the night. Because I stalk out everything. I hunt the movements. I go everywhere. Because I have to see her. I'm going to see for myself if that man or not. When I reach it, when I link by the captain and see where I go, and the captain and mother apart, I go so.
Yeah, go down me, man.
I tell her, I'm start realizing them things will make man kill. Because of where you're pursuing your mindset over the issue. How me have peace in my life right now.
Right.
I've never been so peaceful in my life until now. All of me they baptized now. I tell you the truth. I'm passing me and talk the truth now, yeah? It's when I was baptized, I used to hide from church. Because I'm still a tour, up on the road. You know what I mean? I used to hide. If you see me this week, you not see me next week. You know what I mean? Apostle call me Phantom. And give me the end of Phantom, you know. Now I see you, now I don't. Because guess what? I was 1 foot in our church.
And 1 foot
and
out.
1 foot out. I'm really kind of free-minded. So you know, say, in my industry enough, girl, you know. I mean, you travel right? I hold up a girl. Jamaican man powerful, you know. That's a brand, Jamaican, you know. When you hear that? Jamaican man has a serious brand. When you say Jamaican, you travel the world. People want to be in your space.
How?
Oh my God, they want to do things in your space.
What kind of things?
Gloriful things. Yo, if me could have met, hold on there. You see, if me could have met man, that makes some Jamaican man and shit them guy Europe. Honestly.
You sell them?
Let me say, don't forgive me a thing. Europe is a big thing for Jamaican black man. I'll listen to them use that bleach, a joke thing. Bleach? More black, jet black.
And it's dropping a Europe.
I can give you an experience.
Okay, people.
Brace yourself.
Brace yourself for this experience.
I was in France, and at a stage show, I met a girl, and the girl drive behind the tour bus just to talk to us, and we gonna have a conversation. Me get moved out of the tour bus. Me a traveling now. Them time there when the new Benz them a, you know, the new sexy Benz them a foot on dashboard, and I saw me lean back and I roll deep like a mere artist. Yeah, me feel like a star. Me live like a star. But I'm saying the power of our Jamaican country and the men from Jamaica, if we know what we were out there, we wouldn't be doing what we are doing right now. We'd make some serious cheddar. For real. I'm not saying that, you know. Saying the thing as I'm saying back in the days. No, you know, God has blessed me up. I'm in a God in space. I'm going to find a peace. That's why I'm able to do what I'm doing right now. Being strong. And if you know you're coming on my space, I give a lot. I give wholly like love, and if I can do things, I can do it. You know what I mean? And there's no sentimental attachment to it, because guess what? And I saw the blessings. The more you give on them, I saw God bless you. You know what I mean? So yeah. So relationship, you have to be serious about it. And a whole lot of we can manage it. Yeah. Because we can't deal with certain rejection, certain level of intensity in the relationship. Because man don't like nice, you know. Man don't like this, you know. I tell you this much too. If you and your man have a nice vibe at home, you have to play one of the most important roles as a woman. Because you have to soothe his mind, relax him, get him out and get him to a comfort zone. You have to make sure you play the role that he has to be treated like you're king. Am I a king? In the sense of, hey, man testosterone, you know, a man think the normal, you know. You kill men from their mindset. If you as a woman are crush a man in your yard, and you have, oh my God, not even sex work. You never know that.
I'm listening to you, sir.
Yeah, man. Sex from a male perspective. Well, some man's sex drive is dictated by how you treat them.
Okay.
So if
and like how some man said them something shame.
No. Me can tell them, my penis is emotional.
Okay, sir.
Very emotional. So if you come, no working.
They said cut off.
It kills my drive.
Well, it's true, and I think it goes both ways too, for a female, because a female literally, if a female is in a relationship, and it's, say for example, the relationship is breaking up, or it's not going according, the female literally leave the relationship. They like how much in months in her mind, long months, time.
You know, you say a year. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I know, cause.
Yeah. Well, experience speaks.
Yes. So yeah, you leave that. You actually leave that relationship from long time. So even you're there physically, mentally and emotionally, you're not there.
As you talk about physically and mentally, I touch a little point, you know. I want to talk to some of them guys, you know. Gentlemen.
Speak to them.
I want you to understand something about females, is that a female is controlled by her mind. If you know how to soothe a female mind, it's a win. Your wife at home, you know what I mean, even when she's hungry and she will wild up, if you know how to get to the mindset, how to speak to the mind and controls her energy, you know what I mean, even for sex, you know, enough man feel say is stimulation start from your saying.
For real.
Yeah, if a woman knows she's gonna give something already.
From she meet you.
From she meet you. The work is, you know the work go on, tell her the work go. But then you have to caress the mind. So the mind, when you get to the mind and talk to the mind, that's why I will let in a problem. We yeah. Yo, dad.
Thank you, mom.
Jam. No, that's not how it works, my bro. You stimulate a woman's mind and her body get stimulated easily. So your work is much easier.
Okay, sir.
So even by touching and talking dictates how the body responds to you. Someone say, yo, me no know, yeah. No, me done. You have to touch base with the brain. Tell her things, you know what I mean? Allow her to feel comfortable, loved in her space. How to touch her fingers, her body. That kind of level it. I mean, I have to talk to her, you know. Because the thing changed now. You see what I say? Because females...
Talk the things.
No.
Talk the things. But I'm going to break for a minute. We're going to take a small break and we'll be right back.
We gotta say. Hey, let me have I show you.
Welcome back, guys, to Real Talk Jamaica, where no topic is off limit. So I hope you've been enjoying our conversation with me and Mr. Campbell. So we are going straight into It a Buzz, and we have some things buzzing that were buzzing on the internet. So we take a small break and be right back to It a Buzz. Welcome back to Real Talk, guys. So we're going to jump right into It a Buzz. So what was buzzing this week is, I'm going to count them down, and then Mr. Campbell is going to join in some part. I don't know which part, but him have to join in because him a co-host slash guest slash producer slash cameraman slash trainer. So even though it's a slash wally patics. But anyway, on It a Buzz today, Hollywood Unlock CEO Jason Lee came out and apologized for the article that they printed that Queen Elizabeth was dead. First, he was defending the article, and then he had to apologize now. What do you think about that, Mr. Campbell?
Journalists, man. Them people let us create things, and because it might buzz. Hey, facts is important, my brother. Important. Facts. Get your facts correct.
All right, then. So, second one on the list. I need to stop. So, yeah. But anyway, the second one on the list is Grammy Kid Coffee. Did you see her performance on Jimmy Fallon? Is Jimmy Fallon? Yes, Jimmy Fallon. I caught it. And it was very good. She did a single, and it was very good. She did a good performance. She did good representation. It was very, very good. I enjoyed it. Did you catch it?
No, but I heard about it. It was, you know, I mean, I heard it was very good. That's Jamaica again. Again. Powerful
Brand
island.
Jamaica,
You
don't
know what I
it?
mean? Brand Jamaica.
Yes.
We don't need to destroy this man. Empower the youths and man, make them step up to them level, you know? Blessed coffee. Go on do your thing, yeah, girl.
Same way, so. But anyway, on a more sad note, you know that Russia has launched war on Ukraine, right? So we're going to have prize up for them. And what's your take on this, Mr. Campbell?
Boy, it's a serious thing. People not value life no more. And, you know, power, the word power. A man decides to me have some serious power, which youth talk to me. Who's youth supposed to leave. You know what I mean? And I take charge and I kill people. So it's wrong. But the answer of God, straight up, it's not. I saw some videos and I see some aircraft fly from one time I hear some kids are crying at the thing. I mean I say, I want to full up my emotional, not emotional anymore, but just feel. I said, suppose me the deadest. And my youth them the deadest. Me I could defend my thing, you know.
But you know what I'm seeing too? That the president of Ukraine,
Yeah.
they had sent for him. They sent for him and his ministers, you know. And him said, no, him not go. He must stay with him soldiers. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
And that kind of really irks me, touch me a little, come here, say, imagine, you know, him could have just take himself out of the situation, but at the end of the day, he's saying that, yes, I'm a president.
What he believes in standing up by it.
But it's, yeah, so,
that's
you know.
different because, as I'm say, me have more power than you, if I dictate what you do in your space. It can't work and everybody will give into it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you're always going to have this level of, hey, a man and mash up early. Mankind, we, God create us to live in such a beautiful space and we are.
Because I think it's greed. A lot of it is
World
greed,
power,
yeah, and
man.
power, you know, just want power.
Look, Ukraine. Remember, you know, the man have more power than people, you know. The man say, yo, where you go? Where you do what you want, you're independent.
You know?
I said, go ahead, brother. And, hey, it's a very emotional case. You know what I mean?
It is. So let us all just remember that country, Ukraine, in our prayers, and to the people of Ukraine, you know, may God be with you all. So thank you guys for joining us, and that's our show for today.
So we're done now?
I do hope you enjoyed it. Mr. Campbell, yes, we're finished. You know, yeah, one more to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Things I want to talk about.
Me give you 2 seconds. Talk about what you want to talk about. Quick. 2 seconds, me give you.
2 seconds up already. I'm just saying, people, this is the situation. Just live in a love, man, and put God first. Just live in a love and give thanks to like an island, Jamaica. It's a paradise, it's a beautiful place. So we should just cherish it. And let go the world for killing thing, man. World for what go on, loose this what go on in Jamaica. Yeah, Rabasa.
Same way, sir.
Yeah, man.
Well, anyway, guys, again, if you would like to place an ad with us, we have our 10 seconds ad, we have our 15 seconds ad, and our 10-second ad is for $2,000, and our 15 seconds ad is for $3,500, and 30 seconds ad is for $7,500. Remember, live in love and peace and unity. Big up yourself. Real talk. We are out. Bye. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for